Finishing up CarPlay on this 21 Aston Martin. Just wanted to showcase a few things. So that cover on the very back of the center console, pop that off, 4 bolts underneath that. You need to disconnect a couple of plugs that come out of that center console and go into the back. They're kind of deep in there. So that's that. In the armrest, you can pop out that rubber liner at the bottom, 4 more bolts right there. Coming to the front of the console right here, pop this out, 2 screws underneath there. On each side, this little knee pad, pop this off, a bolt and a screw on both sides. And from there, the entire console can be lifted up and away. You do have to pull away the carpet on both sides. There are multiple plugs for the harness that goes up in here. So you'll need to disconnect those on both sides before you pull out the center console. And then once you've got the center console out, the factory radio is right behind here. It's quad lock connector, FACRA 4-pin for video up to the screen. In this case, we ran the wires up in front, and our CarPlay unit is up above where your feet go. There is no glove box on this vehicle. And then once this piece is removed, this can be removed with 1 bolt underneath, and then 2 screws, 1 in the side and 1 in this corner. That's where we put our Wi-Fi antenna. And that's pretty much it. Uses the factory mic, uses the factory Bluetooth. This just kind of snaps back in. Pretty straightforward. It's got some connector, just slots in there. And then there's a piece that goes across, all the way across. And I'm sure it matches. Get some light in here. It should match that top with the stitching. Definitely want to make sure you're covering your leather parts. And that should pretty much do it for a CarPlay install on a 21 Vantage.